Okay, guys, we just got this CUENECT game from the brand. They sent this out to us to try. My family loves games, and this one's one of the trickier ones, but it's like fun and it like makes you use your brain. Um, we have a couple other games from them, and we have loved all of them. This one's so cool. Okay, so let me somewhat explain it to you without taking too long. So this is 2 to 6 players. It can take up to 30 minutes. I think especially with like kiddos, it could take a little bit longer. Or you could just adjust, how you play. There's different ways to score. So you have your standard scoring and your advanced scoring, which is kind of fun. And then it tells you, how to play on a card, but then you also have, the instructions too. So basically, let me turn you around. So basically, like each player has these cards, the one to six. They're in different colors, so it's easy to see who is who. So say if it was my turn, I lay down the 1 to 6, and then below each card, I lay a picture. So on each side of these cards, you can kind of make the game last a while with how each one has multiple pictures on it. But I'm going to try to think of a word that describes one of these, but without giving it away. And I feel like I have such a hard time. My brain in these moments does not like focus, but say, if my word is pizza, or I choose my pizza and it's under, the 4. I want to think of a word. You would say like toppings, but that's almost like too easy. That's why this is hard, because you want to guess a word that they're not gonna like know it's pizza right away. And it's gonna make you kind of think between all 6 other things. So it's like, how do you pick a word that isn't gonna give away pizza? Anyway, so that's where it gets a little bit tricky. And then the other players who you're playing against will lay down. They're like, oh, I think it's number 6. Or this person will be like, I think it's number 1. Then, you kind of see who gets it right. And then based on which card was it? Which scoring one you do is, how you choose who gets the score. But there's just kind of a brief thing of it. So this is one of those really fun games, but also one of those games that just make you think. I think this one's great, especially if you have little kids. You can kind of go into groups, and you can kind of help the little kiddos out. This one is though where you can only have up to 6 players. So when we do our group nights, I don't think that this is necessarily like a game we're gonna play a lot with like our big group, because you can only, I guess you could team up, but that does make it harder. But it's one of those that it's like, okay, let's play this game where we're gonna use our brain. It's super fun, but like I showed you, it's kind of tricky to pick like a word that isn't gonna give it away. Anyway, it's really fun. So if this is your type of game, or you think your family will love it, I think it's a great option. I think it's pretty fun.